What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's a bit of a different one, as you can see from the title of the video. I thought it would be cool to just give, I'm sure you guys have thought about this before, oh, if I could make a set, this is definitely what I would put in it. So I just thought it would be cool to share what I would do if I was given the ability to create a set. So let's just dive right into it. This is just going to be a talking video, so if you're not interested in this, you can totally just click off of it, but if you just want to hear what I think, then go right ahead and hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, first, the title of the set. So I thought about it for a tiny bit, and I thought this title worked perfectly for it. My set would be called Misfit Mania, and here's why. It's because my entire set, I would want it to be all of Pokemon that are underappreciated in the TCG. So just Pokemon that have not gotten a lot of cards before, and I'll provide examples in a minute. But yeah, that's basically just the consensus of it. This set would not have any Charizards, would not have any Evolutions, would not have Pikachu, would not have Charmander. All of those people are not even a consideration whatsoever for this set. And I thought it would be cool, the Misfit Mania, to do, M&M, how they kind of do that sometimes, like Surging Sparks, and I'm sure there's other sets. That's just the one I thought of immediately. But the layout I would want to do for it is 100 cards, so 100 numbered, regular numbered cards, and then 100 illustration rares. So that way, every single character in the set gets an illustration rare, which I think would be really cool. Like how they did with Black Bolt and White Flare, how every single Pokemon got a either IR or SIR. I thought that was so cool, and we see in so many sets, I'd say 60 to 70% of the people don't get a special card. They just have the, basic common, uncommon, rare card for in that set, which is just kind of disappointing sometimes. And there's definitely so many cool characters that could get some illustration rares that I would love to see what they would do with the artworks for it. And then another really random thing for this set is, in every set, of course, they do the evolution lines. If you have a Charizard in a set, you are going to have a Charmander and a Charmeleon. It's just guaranteed. If you have, let's say, let's do a random one, Burmy in a set, you're gonna have the Wormadam as well. That's always a guarantee. If one of them is in the set, their evolution or their stage before them will always be in the set. In my set, it would literally just be entirely random. There could be one-offs. There could be a random stage 2 that doesn't have its stage 1 in basic, or there could just be a basic, stuff like that. It's literally directly prioritized to cards that deserve more love, and I feel like a lot of people would appreciate a set like that. So let me give some examples to characters that I would love to see in the set. I just started jotting down a small list. It's nowhere near the 100, but just to give you an idea of some that I think would be really cool. So first on the list is Marshadow, which I think this character is so damn cool, I can't lie. And I am so surprised as to the fact that he literally counting reverse holo and regular being just one card, he has only 10 cards in the entirety of the TCG, which is just insane to me. He's such a cool little guy. And granted, we are getting a illustration rare and another regular card of him in this evolution set that's about to come out. So when I saw that, I was absolutely so happy. But even with that, he still has less than 15 cards, so he would absolutely be someone I would want to see in this. And I think it would be so cool for him to be doing some fighting pose or something like that. I don't know exactly, but I just think he's just such a cool character. And I had actually honestly pretty much had no idea who he was before I started getting really back into it when I started doing YouTube, and I have fallen in love with Marshadow since, so that would definitely be one on my list. Next up, I would put Pichu in there because, yes, Pichu does have at least a decent amount of cards, nothing crazy and nothing anywhere near compared to Pikachu and Raichu, and there is not a single, like, there is some cool Japanese Pichu promos, but we've never had a Pichu illustration rare or SIR, and I feel like they could do such a cool artwork with that. I'm not counting Ethan's adventure with the Pichu in it, but if Pichu just had like his own standalone card, I think that could just be so cool. I would love to see what they could do with an illustration rare for that. Next up on my list would be Spinda. Some of you probably don't even know who this one is because they've been in such little amount of sets. I'm going to pop up a picture every time I mention someone just so that you guys can get a visual, but this Pokemon literally has 10 cards in total, which is just absolutely insane to me. Like, once again, counting the reverse holo and the regular from the set as one. So realistically it has 20 cards, but still, that's just like, why? Like, I understand they have so many characters, and you gotta think they use about like 150 to 200 per set, and a decent amount of the time there is a lot of reruns of the very popular characters, of course, because people want them, so some of them just get, forgotten about, which sucks. But I just feel like this guy's such a cool one. I love the swirly eyes, and I just think an illustration rare of Spinda could be really, really cool. They did finally have a card in Paradox Rift after quite a long time without one, so it was cool to see that, but it's literally just a regular common card, like nothing exciting about it. I want like the juiciness, I want the illustration rare, I want to see what Pokemon could come up with for it. Okay, next up for me is Alolan Sandslash. This is another thing, is I would just do like random like Alolan versions and stuff, just because there's some throughout time that I think have been really, really cool, and this one is one of those. It was one from like, a regional. It's like, it was only bound to have a couple cards because after that era is done, it's not going to be used anymore because it's just specifically for that era. So, yeah, I would throw in Alolans, Hisuians, whatever, geographical versions to it as well, just because there's some really cool ones. Like, I didn't put them in the list, but Alolan Marowak I think is really sick too, as well as Galarian Rapidash. Like, there's some really sick ones. Galarian Rapidash did get a really good card, to be fair, but I think it would be cool to see those in here as well. Okay, another one I got on this list, which is probably going to be expected, is Ditto, just because I am just sitting here praying for a Ditto illustration rare. We, of course, got the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery one, but we haven't gotten anything for Scarlet and Violet era. We did get the shiny Ditto in Paldean Fates, but that's really about it, and I want to see an illustration rare of Ditto so bad. Like, I just think that they could do something so cool. But also, I'm biased because Ditto's my favorite. But literally with him, you could use any single Pokemon since he can be anyone. So the limits are endless for artistic expression in the illustration rare for him, because you can literally incorporate any Pokemon and it'll still make sense, which I think would be so cool. And the next one I'll add is Igglybuff, which this one has even less cards than Spinda. It has a total of 17 cards ever, which is just crazy. 2 of them are a part of a tag team card, so it's not even like fully its card. So it really only has 15 full cards, like counting reverse holos and regulars, which is just crazy to me. Granted, I know it's a baby Pokemon. Baby Pokemon don't get much love in general. This Pokemon just deserves another card. It's just been too long. I'm trying to see when its last card was. Its last card literally was when the tag teams came out, and that was Sun and Moon. Igglybuff has not had a card since Sun and Moon. Like, that is crazy to me. So, yeah, that's gonna be my last example for someone I would include into this set. And yeah, that's really going to be all for this video. I was not like a super crazy video or anything, just wanted to talk about that. I thought it would be a cool thing to talk about because I've definitely had that kind of conversation with people before, and I would just like, honestly, if you guys just want to like comment down what kind of thing you would do for a set, I would love to hear other people what they would do if they were given the power to make a set. And yeah, if you guys want to see like a full like video layout of me going through and like actually configuring all 100 of them for the set, I will totally do that, but just want to do a smaller version of the video just in case people didn't find it super interesting, but I still had fun talking about it. So yeah, that's all for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to keep sticking around, watch the other videos, make sure to sub. I would really appreciate it. And like I said, comment what you would do for a set. And that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time. Peace.